two dummy trophies will keep running through. So when we call out the names, sorry. So when we call out the names, we'll call out the names of companies. By companies, uh, the schedule or the numbering by which we are calling is category wise: micro category, small category, and medium category in alphabetical order. The order is how you are sitting, and the way you are going to approach the dais will be from this side, and you move out on from the other side. That's how the movement will be, from one side only. Nobody will go from that other end, is what we have planned and decided. We request and seek your cooperation so that, again, we keep up with the time. And I'm aware that many of our awardees have flights back home late evening. So we'll try and finish this by maximum 8 to 8:15 is what is our outer limit. So once again, we seek your cooperation and support for conducting this. And we have to give these instructions because you are all part of ISF, India SME Forum family now. And India SME 100 Awards is one of a kind award ceremony, because nowhere 100 awardees are awarded and recognized. So to manage with numbers, MSME, the fraternity itself is huge. So to manage with these numbers, we have to follow a certain pattern. So I hope that's all okay with you and you will cooperate. Thank you very much. And I believe in another 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, in another 5 minutes, we are expecting the chief guest. So any moment when the chief guest arrives, we will start with our proceedings for the award ceremony. And yes, before the lamp lighting, we will all rise for the national anthem. So that is something I had missed out. Sorry, sir. Um, so we'll just start in about 5 minutes. In case, when we are calling out the names, in case you feel we've missed out a name or it's misspelled or anything, please don't panic. Please do not worry. Just my team members are here. You can just highlight it to anybody and they'll come and tell me and we'll rectify it. So I believe no reason to panic there. Anything you feel that you wish to highlight, please feel free to talk to any of our team members who are standing close to you. Yes, and we have allowed 2 persons per company to come up on the dais. So yes, 2 persons are allowed on the dais. The mic. I Yeah. So one very important thing I forgot to mention is that as soon as we finish the distribution of awards, we will have a photo op for all 100 winners. So that time, two people are not allowed. Only the person who's carrying the trophy is allowed here on the stage. So we will have a grand photo op of all the 100 winners as soon as we finish the distribution. So that is very important because that is something which we all have to live with. Also, we are streaming these awards live on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is the India SME Forum. So if you wish to share with your friends, well-wishers, family, you may please do so. The India SME Forum is our YouTube page, and we are streaming this awards live there. Our guest of honor, Shri Kalraj Mishra, and patron of India SME Forum, former governor of Rajasthan, Shri Kalraj Mishra. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Let's welcome our chief guests and guests of honor with a big round of applause. On behalf of India SME Forum, I would like to welcome all our dignitaries, guests, chief guests, guests of honor, friends to this 11th edition of India SME 100 Awards, an initiative of India SME Forum presented by Axis Bank. It's been a decade-long journey, and today we are honoring, recognizing, and celebrating achievements of 100 top MSMEs who have been selected by a very eminent jury from 27,467 nominations received over the last 2.5 months. Let's clap for all these achievers who have gathered here this evening from all across India, and we are waiting to celebrate their achievements this evening. I would like to take privilege and pleasure of inviting our dignitaries on the dais, Shri Anurag Thakur, Honorable Member of Parliament of Lok Sabha. May I request you, sir, to please come up on the dais. To join him, I would request Shri Kalraj Mishra, former Governor of Rajasthan and patron member of India SME Forum, to please join us on the dais. Shri Amitabh Chaudhary, MD and CEO of Axis Bank. Shri Prahlad Kakkar, Chairman, India SME Forum. And Shri Vinod Kumar, President, India SME Forum, to please join us on the dais. As is our tradition of starting our day with Ganesh Stuti, our functions celebratory as this, we start by national anthem. So may I request all of you to please arise for the national anthem. Jana mana adhinata jayane stama kishmena jaga sindhu jana Thank you. I would now request our dignitaries on the dais to please come up and light the lamp.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय श्रीपञ्चोतिर्नमोऽस्तुते श्रीपञ्चोतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुध्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय श्रीपञ्चोतिर्नमोऽस्तुते श्रीपञ्चोतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुध्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुध्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you. I would now to I would now like to request our chairman to kindly welcome our dignitaries on the dais with a small token of appreciation and gratitude, and welcome. Shri Anurag Thakurji, can you please take it? Shri Kalraj Mishra ji, and Shri Amitabh Chaudhary ji, MD and CEO, Axis Bank. I would also like to mention here that we are also awaiting arrival of Shri Rajneesh, Dr. Rajneesh, Additional Secretary and Development Commissioner, Ministry of MSME. He is arriving from Shimla, so he's expected to join us by 7:15 or so. Meanwhile, we would like to. So, taking the proceedings forward, I would like to once again request our dignitaries on the dais to unveil our awards booklet, which profiles the profiles of all the 100 winners who have been selected by our jury. And these are the winners who are present here today. Would now like to invite Shri Vinod Kumar to please come up on the podium and give us a brief on the entire jury process and the selection criteria.
Respected Shri Anurag Thakur ji, हमारे आदरणीय कुलराज मिश्रा जी, प्रहलाद कक्कर हमारे चेयरमैन साहब, श्री अमिताभ चौधरी, MD CEO एक्सिस बैंक, और सब मित्रों, आज का ये जो शुभ दिन है, ये एक नई नींव रख रहा है हम सब लोग के लिए। MSME के हमारे जो इंडिया SME 100 के अवार्ड्स के इतिहास में कुछ चीजें पहली बार इसमें हो रही हैं। 10 एडिशन हो गए हैं, ये 11वां एडिशन है, और क्या क्या इसमें नई नई बातें हैं मैं आप सब लोग को अवगत कराता हूं। पहले तो जैसे पहले सुषमा जी ने बोला था, 100 अवार्ड MSMEs को देने वाला ये पहला और आखिरी अवार्ड है। इसमें और कोई बना है, किसी की इतनी समर्थ नहीं है कि भाई 27-28 हजार नॉमिनेशंस को चेक करके फिर उनमें से 100 लोग को सामने लाए। ये पिछले 10 साल के हमारे जो अवार्ड्स हैं उनकी एक झांकी है। और जैसे मैंने कहा, 11वें एडिशन में हमारे पास 27,000 से भी ज्यादा नॉमिनेशंस आई, जबकि बाकी 10 सालों की कंपैरिजन में ये कम है। बट इससे सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कि बार बार जो लोग कंटिन्यूअसली कोशिश कर रहे थे कि भाई हमको अवार्ड मिलेगा और हमको नॉमिनेट करना है, आप समझ सकते हैं कि कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जो साल ब साल कंटिन्यूअसली खुद को नॉमिनेट कर रहे हैं। सो देयर आर thousands of MSMEs that are actually feeling that they are winners. That is the most important point that we want to show here, and that's why most of the people nominate again and again. And the difference between the winners and the people that didn't win sometimes is very, very small. There is no difference in terms of the scores, just some qualitative difference. Some of the highlights, I won't read all of them, it's for you to just imbibe some of the main points that we have. These are the nominations. You can look at it in terms of the nominations and scoring, what sort of nominations have come in. This is all you will find in the book also that you will get. Most importantly, the scores. All of you have been graded on financial and non-financial factors both, out of a total composite score of 1,000, with 500 for financial and 500 for non-financial parameters. The selection is a multi-process selection where after the people have nominated, each of the entries go through due diligence. We check the documents that are attached. The documents that are not attached, those nominations are invalidated, and the remaining are taken forward for scoring. The scoring is by an algorithm which is used in the UK, which is used in the Middle East, and also used in India. So it's exactly the same scoring technology and the methodology that we use. After the scoring, we present the final scores to a jury, which raises questions, asks about the sectors, checks the consistencies of the sector and the other, on a I'd say selective basis, some of the people. And after that, we do financial and legal diligence, which is including civil scores, including legal due diligence की कहीं पे कोई केस तो नहीं है, कहीं पेंडिंग कुछ तो नहीं है, गवर्नमेंट ने कहीं ब्लैक लिस्ट तो नहीं किया। उसके बाद जो ये 100 लोग बाहर आते हैं, those are the real winners of the entire process. और ये हमारी जूरी है, ये आदरणीय प्रहलाद कक्कर जी और धनेन्द्र सर हमारे जूरी के चेयरमैन हैं। धनेन्द्र सर हैज बीन द फॉर्मर Secretary of Defense of India. He was also India's representative in the World Bank, and he is also the former chairman of Competition Commission of India. We have Prahlad Sahab, we have Bajalia sir, past TMD Sidbi, who is also here. We have Dr. J.S. Juneja, he is also here. And all the other people from Access, from other walks of life. We have Nitin, he's also here. So few of the jury members are also joined by us here today. This is how the nominations finally look like overall. This is the nominations breakup in terms of the total nominations and the completed nominations. Now, this is what I want to show all of you. ये जो सब MSME मिलके जिन्होंने जो वैलिड नॉमिनेशंस थी, जिन्होंने खुद को नॉमिनेट किया, उन टोटल टर्नओवर 1,31,204 करोड़ रुपए था. अब देख रहे हैं कि MSME बोलने के लिए बड़ा छोटा सा शब्द है, कितना छोटा है ये फिगर दर्शाता है. इसमें से अब देखिए, माइक्रो एंटरप्राइजेस जिन्होंने नॉमिनेट किया उनका टर्नओवर 25,663 करोड़, स्मॉल एंटरप्राइजेस 54,381 करोड़ एंड मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस 51,159 करोड़. सो सुषमा जी मुझे ये काम देती हैं कन्वे करने का, क्योंकि जूरी को कन्वे करने का और जूरी से वापस इंफॉर्मेशन लेके इनको कन्वे करने का और ये सब मैं करता हूं. तो कुछ नंबर्स तो मुझे बाय हार्ट याद होने चाहिए, बट अभी 10 साल बाद मैंने थोड़ा आई हैव टेकन लिटिल बैक सीट. दीज आर द नॉमिनेशंस बाय स्टेट. आप देख सकते हैं कि महाराष्ट्र, तमिलनाडु, Delhi, Gujarat, Haryana, Karnataka, these are the states where maximum nominations are coming from. But we have nominations from almost every state. From almost every state, they have nominated themselves. When we talk about this year, what is the status? किन लोगों ने अवार्ड लिया है और क्या है, ये डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है ओवर द स्टेट्स. तो अगर आप देखें तो महाराष्ट्र से 17 लोग हैं इस साल. उसके बाद 12 लोग हैं तमिलनाडु से, कर्नाटका उत्तर प्रदेश से 10-10, दिल्ली से 11, गुजरात और हरियाणा से 8-8, वेस्ट बंगाल से 6 और पंजाब, और सबसे पहली बार जम्मू और कश्मीर से 2 लीड सामने आए हैं. So that was a surprise of its own. For the first time, I mean, you can see a lot of states are not there. But J&K being there, was actually kudos to our Prime Minister, who has worked on the, reach out to J&K policy and revived the entire state and made them, come back to, livelihoods and business. This is the winners by turnover. Again, these numbers you'll find in the award book. All of you will get a copy of it. This is the breakup by sectors: manufacturing, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एंड सर्विसेज. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को सबसे ज्यादा 41%, 37% अवार्ड्स मिले हैं. सर्विस इंडस्ट्रीज को 31%, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एंड ट्रेडर्स को भी 4, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एंड सर्विसेज को 13, ट्रेडर्स एंड सर्विसेज को 1. दैट्स हाउ द एंटायर ब्रेकअप गोज. एंड दीज आर द इंडस्ट्रीज. जो इंडस्ट्री क्लाउड हम लोग ने बनाया है, ऑटोमोबाइल, कंपोनेंट्स, processing, and textiles, some of the major category from where winners are. So this is a little bit of number crunching that we have done, but you are all free to do your own crunching and send us information. Also tag us wherever you feel there's anything that we have missed out or we have not presented today. So with that, thank you very much. Our heartfelt thanks to Axis Bank for being here and supporting this for 9 years, 9 long years. That shows their commitment to MSMEs. Thank you.
I would like to take this opportunity to invite our jury members on the dais for a group photo op. And we would also like to thank you for your services that you offered for selecting these 100 achievers. So may I please request Juneja sir to kindly come up on the dais. Shri Tilakraj Bajalia, Shri Ravinder Bhan, Shri Nitin Wali, So we would like to request for a group photo with you, sir. Anindra sir was here during the day, but he had some engagement, so he had to leave. Dr. Aruna Sharma, um, Sri Dilip Cherian were among the jury members. Sri Hemendra Mathur. And of course, we had three very senior members from Axis Bank also who were part of the jury. Mr. Suvendu Chatterjee, Mr. B. Santosh, and Sri Devendra Ranveer Singh. They were, yes, please come up. Thank you. I would like to invite Shri Amitabh Chaudhary to please come up to the podium and give his remarks, please.
Honorable Anurag Thakurji, Honorable Kalraj Mishra ji, Prahlad, Vinod, my dear friends in the audience, good evening. I'd like to start by congratulating all our winners here today. As was mentioned earlier, we at Axis Bank feel proud to be presenting partner of the 11th edition of the India SME 100 Awards in association with India SME Forum. This is the 9th year where we are collaborating with them, and obviously we hope to continue this collaboration going forward. And the reason we want to collaborate is because this is a unique platform, and they have gone strength to strength in terms of recognizing MSMEs and rewards them for all the hard work that they have put in and reach where they have reached today. We have been witnessing encouraging participation year on year, which is a clear indication of the sector's ever-growing potential and strength. MSMEs in India, as all of you know, with their dynamism, flexibility, and drive for innovation, are increasingly focusing on improved production methods, penetrative marketing strategies, and modern scientific management capabilities to sustain and strengthen their operations. They also have the potential to absorb the latest technologies from diverse fields. In fact, we believe the India MSME sector is a role model for several other countries around the world. Just to give some statistics, sector comprises over 63 million enterprises, employing over 237 million people, contributes to 62% of total employment in India, as per a McKinsey Global report. MSME's registration in Udyam has gone up by 10 times in the last 5 years. They account for 30% of our GDP and nearly 40% of our exports. And the current credit gap, which excites us for SMEs, is estimated to be close to $530 billion. So there's still a huge demand for credit for this sector. The budget for 2025 mentioned some key changes for MSMEs. There was a new MSME definition to include turnover up to 500 crores from 250, and new fund of funds of rupees 10,000 crores was proposed to enable investment support in startups, which are the new growth drivers. We believe that for us to reach the 5 trillion economy target by 2027, MSMEs have to play an important role. And obviously, the Make in India initiative continues to drive the whole MSME sector in that direction. At Axis Bank, we have always believed in the power and capabilities of MSME sector. Today, we have a book of close to 2.22 lakh crores. We have grown by 30% CAGR in the last 3 years, and we have launched, I would say, best-in-class app called Axis Neo for Business, where we have onboarded close to 1.3 lakh customers and seen over 85,000 downloads of our mobile app. So obviously, MSMEs are not only embracing technology, but they are hungry for that technology. As an organization, we've been emphasizing on building and deepening banking relationships with the MSME businesses across the country. Obviously, as a bank, we provide the full suite of services to MSME clients, which include working capital term loans, trade finance, as well as their cash management requirements, foreign exchange, salary accounts, trust services, etc. While all the digital products and platforms are available on one side, we also believe in providing a human touch. We have close to 245 dedicated centers of our commercial banking group and a network of almost 5,700 branches. All our bank branches are digitally enabled to cater to the respective MSME catchments. If you see the back of the book which has been circulated to all of you, we intend to use our network extensively to continuously reach out to our customers and prospects and live up to our credo, which is Dil Se Open. So as I said, if you look at the back of the book, we talk about Dil Se Open. We have customized various offerings for MSME sector. I don't want to go into details. I'm sure my teams will be reaching out to each one of you and all the winners to talk about what we can do. Um, we are also on constant pursuit of redefining customer experience in the digital age, which has led us to various digital innovation and which we believe will change the banking paradigm going forward in the future. So things like digital lending platforms providing end-to-end digital experience for unsecured loan, OD exposure to MSME, business loans, instant business OD, and merchant cash advance. So this is a testament to some of the investments we have made on the digital side. Over and above that, um, we have also been running a property in Axis Bank called Evolve, where we have close to 10 to 13 events across the country where we invite the MSMEs in that region to come and meet us, and obviously we share some of the latest technologies and the latest trends which we are seeing in the MSME space. This again, Evolve property has been continuing for a long period of time. We are also in the process of launching something called Digital Wall, which is a MSME education and empowerment initiative, and it is being upgraded to so that it can reach all the MSMEs. We have something called Startup Social, where we have events again across the country, where we showcase solutions to all the startups. We are strengthening partnerships and leveraging technology for deeper SME financial inclusions. And also, we are encouraging resilience and adaptability and growth in the SME sector for long-term economic stability. We have also made strong progress by launching NEO, which I just talked about, towards our ambition of building a world-class digital wholesale bank. Our path-breaking digital banking platform, NEO, market-leading transaction banking API suite, and best-in-class corporate developer portal offers a strong product market fit that will enable, we believe, every MSME to go for seamless digital banking. This is a first of its kind, comprehensive digital proposition that caters to the real, current, and emerging transaction banking needs of MSMEs for whatever the requirements might be. As I said, NEO has already onboarded 1.3 lakh customers. At the end, since the platform we have, I would like to assure you that Axis Bank is focused, extremely focused on supporting MSMEs, nurturing them, and providing all means possible to aid their growth. At Axis Bank, our mission is to emerge as digitally enabled preferred MSME solutions provider. So once again, congratulations to all the winners and best of luck for your future endeavors and growth. We grow with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite Sri Kalraj Mishra ji to. ठीक है, sir. So okay. So Anurag sir, may I please request you to come up on the podium?
On the 11th edition of India SME 100 Awards, Shri Kalraj Mishra ji, former governor and patron of India SME 100 Awards, Shri Amitabh Chaudhary ji, Shri Vinod Kumar ji, Shri Prahlad Kakkar ji. Ladies and gentlemen, namaskar, a very good evening to all of you. Let me first congratulate all the winners on their hard work, and you're going to be awarded today. It is all because of your hard work and your contribution towards India's growth. My heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Looking at the figure where we have more than 10 million MSMEs in the country, out of that 27,000 plus, if I have to be precise, 27,467 nominations we have got. And after the scrutiny, if you have to look at out of 1 crore SMEs, We have 100 winners present in this hall. Once again, congratulations to each and everyone. To me, MSME means silent architect of India's growth story. MSME is India's capital investment in India's future. And whenever I see the decision of the Modi government, I see they have always MSME in their mind. Whether it was during the COVID time, when the MSME definition has been changed, I was MS Finance at that time. Whether it is now, where the investment as well as your turnover limits has been increased to increase the size and scale of the MSME industry. I personally feel this will give a boost to the MSME industry. So my request to you, don't just watch, invest, fuel India's MSME revolution. And we have the Axis Bank representatives here. मैं अमिताभ जी को कह रहा था, भाई जितनी मुश्किल लोन देने में लगाते हो, क्या उससे ज्यादा मुश्किल अवार्ड देने में लगाई आपके लोगों ने कि कम लगाए? Why I'm saying loan? Because for MSMEs, taking a loan from the bank itself is a huge task. If you look back in 2014, 12 lakh crore rupees credit was given from the banks. Today it stands at 30 lakh crore rupees. So that means some ease has been provided. It has become a little more easier to get more credit from the banks. And I personally feel banks will be more than happy to give you more money because they see the growth story in you. If you look at the United Nations figure, the globally, the GDP of the country, in that the contribution of the MSC is close to 50%. If you look at India, I think it is close to 30%. And if you look at the export, it is close to 50% from the MSME sector. Now, whenever we talk about the funding part, I still remember during the COVID time, first we gave the moratorium period, then we came out with the ECLGS scheme, Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme, where in the last 70 years, it was the first government where a prime minister gave a guarantee rather than the industrialist. And they've been given the 20% additional working capital during our bad times or the tough times. It is the Modi government who stood by the MSME sector. And we have seen the impact of that. We have seen the impact of that. He trusted you and you have delivered. Today, India is the fastest growing economy among the larger economies across the world. And I can say it proudly, for the next 10 years or 20 years, India is going to be the fastest growing economy in the next 20 to 30 years. आज एक ही लाइन देश में चल रही है और दुनिया में सुन रही है, मेरा देश बदल रहा है, आगे बढ़ रहा है, और आगे बढ़ाने में मध्यम सूक्ष्म लघु उद्योग का एक बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है. इसलिए मैंने कहा, डोंट जस्ट वॉच, इन्वेस्ट एंड फ्यूल इंडियाज MSME रेवोल्यूशन. जितना हमें आप पे विश्वास है, उससे ज्यादा आपको अपने आप पर, अपने प्रोडक्ट पे विश्वास होना चाहिए. I was in Germany a couple of weeks back for their national elections. We could see India as a natural partner for Germany. And in Germany also, the micro, small, medium enterprises, they play a large role. ये बात अलग है कि उनका मीडियम का मतलब हमारे लार्ज के बराबर कहीं ना कहीं आके खड़ा हो जाता है. मैं कोई ग्लास की बात नहीं कर रहा, क्योंकि हिंदुस्तान में शाम के टाइम तो लार्ज एंड स्मॉल की बात दूसरे तरीके से की जाती है. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द बिजनेस. प्रहलाद जी पंजाबी च मैं गल नहीं कर रहा, थोड़ा जिहा थोड़ा. When Modi ji envisioned Make in India, he always had MSME in mind. Because in India also you provide jobs to close to 75 million Indians. A large role is played by the MSMEs. So these kind of platforms are very, very important to recognize you, honor you, see your potential, see your growth story, pat your back and tell you that we have to still walk miles and miles as of now. Talking about the securing a loan, I think the things are getting better and better. It should get more better. I still remember in 2014, the crisis what the banks were facing. Out of 12 public sector banks, 12 were in the PCA framework. Because before that, during the UPA time, it was the phone banking which used to happen. जिसके लिए फोन चले गया उसको लोन मिल गया आप जैसे लोग लाइन में लगे रहते थे. We brought the 4R reforms, and because of that, in next 5 years, we have turned around the banks. And today, if you look at the Indian banks or the public sector banks, 12 out of 12 are making profits. They are out of the PCA framework. And if you look at SBI alone itself, they are making a profit to the tune of I think 70,000 crore plus as of today. सो बैंकों के प्रॉफिट से ज्यादा बड़ी बात यह है कि ये वही बैंक हैं जो कल तक बैंक खाते नहीं खोलते थे. और मोदी जी स्टार्टेड विद द प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना एंड स्टार्टेड ओपनिंग द बैंक अकाउंट्स. वी हैव ओपन मोर देन 548 मिलियन बैंक अकाउंट्स. दुनिया में जाके कहीं बोलो 548 मिलियन बैंक अकाउंट खोले तो पागल हो जाएंगे. बट दैट हैपेंड. बैंकिंग सेक्टर डिड सो. बहुत सारे विपक्ष के लोग कहते थे व्हाट विल हैपन, हु विल इन्वेस्ट मनी इन दैट, हु विल डिपॉजिट मनी इन दैट. टुडे वी हैव मोर देन 2,10,000 crore rupees deposited by poor people in those 54 crore bank accounts itself, and that has become the part of the banking system. और हो सकता है उसी पैसे से मैं कुछ आपको भी ऋण दिया गया हो, आप भी उससे उद्योग को आगे बढ़ा रहे हो. Not only that, look at the mudra loan. More than 53 crore loans are provided. More than 34 lakh crore rupees has been disbursed under the Mudra loan scheme. And that has created more self-employment, entrepreneurship at the grassroots level. अब कोई जितना मर्जी मजाक उड़ाए कि चाय बेचना, पकौड़े बनाना या कुछ करना, ये एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप नहीं है. लेकिन हम सब जानते हैं ग्रामीण क्षेत्र में या शहरी क्षेत्र में भी हमारे देश में करोड़ों लोगों के लिए रोजगार स्वरोजगार के अवसर ऐसे ही खड़े होते हैं. आज बड़ी इंडस्ट्री आती है तो उसके एंसिलरी यूनिट्स आपकी तरह बहुत सारे लोग उनके एक सहयोग के रूप में खड़े होते हैं. और कहीं ना कहीं महिलाओं के योगदान की मैं बात करूं तो आज एमएसएमई सेक्टर में भी मुझे कहते हुए यहाँ पे प्रसन्नता है कि लगभग 20.5% जो एमएसएमई कंपनीज है वो महिलाओं के नाम पर है, महिलाओं द्वारा संचालित की जा रही है. और जो मुद्रा योजना का मजाक उड़ाते थे, मैं उनको इतना ही कहूंगा, मुद्रा योजना से पहले जनधन खातों में 62% महिलाओं के खाते खुले और मुद्रा लोन अगर मिले हैं तो उसमें लगभग 63% से ज्यादा ऋण महिलाओं को मिले. तो वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप को भी हमने आगे बढ़ने का अवसर दिया है. मैं अपनी बात को समाप्त करूं इससे पहले मैं इतना ही कहूंगा कि एमएसएमई का 72% लेन देन ट्रांजैक्शन जो है डिजिटल हो गई है. But at the same time, if you look at the digitization of payments, the former finance minister raised a question mark on the UPI Bheem and said, what is going to happen in this country? We don't have the internet connection. We don't have the smartphones. Who's going to do the digital payments? Today, all Indians can proudly say the total global transaction, the digital transaction, the payments made, 46% digital payments across the globes are made in India. और मैं आपको इसका एक उदाहरण और बताना चाहता हूं. स्वनिधि योजना जब हम कोविड के टाइम पे लेकर आए स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स के लिए, तो उसमें भी उनको 10,000 रुपए का लोन दिया गया पीएम की गारंटी पे 68 लाख स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स को. उनको डिजिटल पेमेंट्स करनी थी और पेमेंट समय पर ब्याज वापस करना था और उनका ब्याज माफ होता था. आज उनमें से लोग 10,000 से बढ़ के 20,000, 20,000 से बढ़ के 50,000 लेने लगे। उनकी भी टर्नओवर बढ़ी, उनकी भी क्षमता बढ़ी, उनको इंटरेस्ट रेट कम हो गया, कईयों का माफ हो गया। ये कहने के लिए छोटे छोटे कदम लगते हैं, लेकिन इससे जमीन पे बहुत बड़ा प्रभाव पड़ता है। और इसका एक प्रभाव ये पड़ा कि आज भारत ने पिछले 10 सालों में 25 करोड़ लोगों को मल्टी डिमेंशनल पॉवर्टी लाइन से बाहर निकाला है। और ये छोटा मोटी बात नहीं है। अब कुछ प्रयास जो यहाँ पे किए गए, जेम पोर्टल की मैं बात करूं तो भारत सरकार की खरीद या राज्य सरकारों की खरीद, आज एक छोटे से छोटा व्यक्ति भी जेम पोर्टल पे रजिस्टर करके अपने सामान को बेच सकता है। और आज लगभग 3 से 4 लाख करोड़ रुपए की खरीद जेम पोर्टल पर होती है। उससे ट्रांसपेरेंसी, अकाउंटेबिलिटी दोनों को हमने लाने का प्रयास किया है। और प्रमुख पहलों की अगर मैं बात करूं, मैं 1 मिनट में अपनी बात को समाप्त करूंगा। एक उद्यम पंजीकरण पोर्टल हमने शुरू किया है, पीएम विश्वकर्मा योजना की शुरुआत की है, प्रधानमंत्री एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी प्रोग्राम उसकी है, पारंपरिक उद्योगों के पुनरुद्धार के लिए हमने जो निधि योजना हमारी सफूर्ती है उसकी शुरुआत की, और एमएसएमई के सार्वजनिक खरीद के लिए जैसे जेम पोर्टल से लेके अन्य ऐसे कामों का हमने शुरुआत की। तो इससे क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? व्हाट इज द एडवांटेज? इट विल गिव बूस्ट टू द इकोनॉमी, इट विल गिव बूस्ट टू द एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, and it will give boost to the employment as well. And it has to go hand in hand from the banking sector to the MSMEs. And also comes the role of the state and the central government and the local corporations, where the compliance burden is too high in India. But in the last 10 years, on one hand, we have abrogated more than 1500 सच रूल्स, हमने ऐसे कानून जो 1500 से ज्यादा जो अंग्रेजों के समय बने थे उनको समाप्त कर दिया। On the other hand, 63,000 compliance burden was there, 63,000 on various sides. We have cut it down to 24,000 now. We are trying further to reduce this to much lower. I request MSME platform here to suggest us in which areas we can further help you cut down the compliance burden, जिससे कि आपको कम से कम अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट में जो कंप्लायंस की झेलना पड़ता है उसको हम कैसे कम कर सके। इसके सुझाव आएंगे तो हमें फायदा मिलेगा। दूसरा, क्रिमिनलिटी जो थी कि आप छोटा सा भी अपराध नहीं करते थे, गलती करते थे, लेकिन आपको अपराधी और दोषी मान के जेल तक जाने की सजा थी। उससे खौफ, भय पैदा किया जाता था और उससे गलत काम भी होते थे। हमारी सरकार ने ऐसे कानूनों में बहुत सारे बदलाव लेकर आए हैं, जिसके कारण क्रिमिनलिटी को हमने खत्म किया। दैट मीन्स वी हैव डीक्रिमिनलाइज दोस एक्ट्स टू मेक इट मोर सिंपलर फॉर यू। In the end, all I would like to say is, on one hand, the turnover and the investment, those have been increased under the new rules. We have this Champions online platform for the MSMEs, which provides a lot of advantages. We have the Uddam portal for you, where the NCS is available for the integration and all that. Vivad se Vishwas, that is another, and Samadhan portal is the fourth. I don't want to go into the details. I just wanted to share my perspective because I started doing business at the age of 20. मैं पंजाब के लिए क्रिकेट खेलता था, पहले उसका कप्तान था, चैंपियन बने हम लोग, अंडर 16, अंडर 19 रणजी ट्रॉफी, यूनिवर्सिटी सबके चैंपियन बने। जब मैं इंग्लैंड अंडर 19 के खिलाफ खेला तो अचानक से मुझे घर वालों ने कहा, भाई क्रिकेट विकेट छोड़ो, अब आके अपना काम कुम शुरू करो, तुम बड़े बेटे हो। तो मैं 20 साल की उम्र में मैंने काम धंधा विनोद जी करना शुरू किया, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट। और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वालों की समस्या को मैं समझता हूँ। जब कोई पोल्यूशन वाला आता है, बिजली वाला आता है, कोई लेबर वाला आता है, कोई दूसरा डिपार्टमेंट के बाद दूसरा डिपार्टमेंट आता है साहब, और जिसने हिंदुस्तान में उद्योग कर ले, दुनिया के कहीं पे भी जाके उद्योग कर सकता है। और इसी समस्या को मोदी जी भी बड़े अच्छी तरह समझते थे, इसलिए उनका बल रहता है कि कंप्लायंस बर्डन को कैसे कम करें, क्रिमिनलिटी वाले क्लॉसेस को कैसे कम करें, और सहूलियत हम क्रेडिट की कैसे दे सके, और हैंड होल्डिंग छोटे उद्योग की कैसे कर सके। ये प्रयास प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के रहते हैं, जो जमीन से जुड़े हुए हैं। इसलिए मैं अंत में आपको कहता हूं कि आप हमें अपने सुझाव दीजिए ताकि हम और सुधार कैसे कर सके। विश्वास हमारा आप में और ज्यादा है, देश को हमसे भी ज्यादा है। और जब आप सम्मानित होकर यहां से जाएंगे तो मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है साइज एंड स्केल भी बढ़ाएंगे और भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था को भी चार चांद लगाएंगे। आप सबका बहुत बहुत आभार, और प्रहलाद जी इस प्लेटफॉर्म के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। वैसे तो रजनीश जी हिमाचल काडर के अधिकारी हैं, तो एक पहाड़ी नहीं आया तो दूसरे पहाड़ी ने यहाँ पे फिल इन द कर दिया। मुझे मुझे आज सुबह ही आपने कहा था, लेकिन मैंने कहा अगर एमएसएमई के प्रोग्राम में जाना है तो मैं सबसे पहले तैयार हूं भाई जाने के लिए, मुझे बोलोगे तो मैं आ भी जाऊंगा। यही बात हुई थी हमारी सुबह, और इन्होंने बुलाया मैं आ गया, लेकिन अभी मेरे कार्यक्रम और है, मेरी मीटिंग से कुछ लोगों की फ्लाइट्स मेरे का कारण खराब हो सकती हैं। तो मैं कलराज जी आपसे आज्ञा चाहूंगा, मुझे जाना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो कई लोगों की फ्लाइट मेरे कारण छूट जाएगी। लेकिन सभी विजेताओं को और सभी उद्यमियों को मेरी ओर से बहुत बहुत बधाई, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। जय भारत जय।
सर, मैं आपको अवगत करा दूं, चूंकि आप महिलाओं के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, तो हमारे विनर्स में 100 विनर्स में 20 महिला उद्यमी हैं। और आज ही हमने सुबह अ मिलियन वुमेन अराइज ये कार्यक्रम लॉन्च किया है सुबह विद नीति आयोग WEP प्लेटफॉर्म, जिसके तहत हम 1 करोड़ महिला को 2030 तक उद्यमिता से आत्मनिर्भरता, इस ऑब्जेक्टिव को लेकर हम जो वुमेन एसएचजी ग्रुप से लाइवलीहुड से जुड़े हैं उनको हम हायर ऑर्डर एंटरप्राइजेस बनने में हम मदद करेंगे और फैसिलिटेट करेंगे। तो महिलाओं के बारे में आपने कहा, तो मैं ये आपको आज बताना चाह रही थी। अम, अगर आपकी आज्ञा हो तो हम अवार्ड्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन शुरू करें, और फिर हम कलराज सर की, क्योंकि उसमें फिर और एनर्जी और मोटिवेशन मिलता रहेगा। सो अनुराग सर, आपके पास कितना समय है? ओके, सो हम माइक्रो कैटेगरी से पहले शुरू करेंगे। हाँ, तो हटा दीजिए ना 2 सेकंड में। हम माइक्रो कैटेगरी से शुरू करेंगे। मैं अपने डिग्निटरीज को भी बता देना चाह रही हूँ कि चूंकि हम 100 अवॉर्डीज को यहाँ पे रिकॉग्नाइज कर रहे हैं, कुछ भी मिक्सअप ना हो, इसलिए हम 2 डमी ट्रॉफीज को सर्कुलेट करते हैं, और ओरिजिनल ट्रॉफीज उनको ऑलरेडी हम हैंड ओवर कर चुके हैं। सो फॉर फोटो अपॉर्चुनिटी वी डू दिस एक्सरसाइज। सो मैं सबसे पहले बुलाना चाहूंगी ब्लू पाइन फूड्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, और तालियां शुरू हो रहनी चाहिए, इसके अंदर कोई कंजूसी नहीं। ब्लू पाइन फूड्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, वृंदावन सिल्वर क्राफ्ट, वृंदावन सिल्वर क्राफ्ट, चित्ररथ, चित्ररथ, डेक्कन क्लैप इंडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, इंडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, ग्रुप एग्रो इंडस्ट्रीज, ग्रुप एग्रो इंडस्ट्रीज, डायल फॉर ट्रेड टेक्नोलॉजीज प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, डायल फॉर ट्रेड टेक्नोलॉजीज प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, E-Tech Innovative Services Private Limited, E-Tech Innovative Services Private Limited, Euroclass Class, Star, Fast Networks Private Limited. Networks Private Limited. HCI Technologies. HCI Technologies. Infine Art Ventures LLP. HCI Technologies. First is HCI Technologies. Infine Art Ventures LLP. Innovotech Private Limited. Innovotech Private Limited. Inte E-Labs Private Limited. Inte E-Labs Private Limited. कृष्णा लाइफ साइंसेस. तालियां बजाने में कंजूसी मत करिए. कृष्णा लाइफ साइंसेस. मैडी टेक्नोलॉजीज. मैडी टेक्नोलॉजीज. मारुति कंक्रीट वर्क्स. मारुति कंक्रीट वर्क्स. नेक्स्ट वर्ल्ड हॉलीडेज. नेक्स्ट वर्ल्ड हॉलीडेज. ओम सैम इंडस्ट्रीज. ओम सैम इंडस्ट्रीज. पलाश मैन्युफैक्चरर्स एंड ट्रेडर्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड. Palash Manufacturers and Traders Private Limited. Pegadroid IQ Solutions Private Limited. IQ Solutions Private Limited. A big round of applause for Rajneesh sir, Additional Secretary and Development Commissioner, Ministry of MSME. Pegadroid IQ Solutions Private Limited. Pravegam Shipping Private Limited. Pravegam Shipping Private Limited. Presha Raimens. तालियां चालू, म्यूजिक चालू. Presha Raimens. Purandar Highlands FPCL. Purandar Highlands FPCL. RKPC Innovation Building Technology Private Limited. RKPC Innovation Building Technology Private Limited. Romit Enterprises. Romit Enterprises. Romit Enterprises. Samana Global Group. Samana Global Group, Sri Narayani Packaging Private Limited, Narayani Packaging Private Limited, Serve Solutions Private Limited, Serve Solutions Private Limited, Sugar Max Engineering Technologies. We have two more in micro category. So I would request Anurag sir to just give two more. Sugar Max Engineering Technologies, Sultan, and Tea Tree Healthcare Private Limited. Tea Tree Healthcare Private Limited. That brings us to the end of micro category. P3, please. Yeah, so that's done. And now we start with the small category 5D VDC services. Sir. Heartily, we are very, very grateful and thanks to Anurag sir for being so kind and giving his valuable time. Yes. So we'll have a brief break and we'll have a couple of speeches now. So, Rajni sir, would you like to take a breather and call Parag sir? So I would request Rajneesh sir to say a few words. Please, sir.
Honorable Shri Kalraj Mishra ji, former Minister Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Mr. Vinod ji, all the dignitaries present on dais, and all the award winners. First of all, a big congratulations to all the award winners, and a big round of applause for India SME Forum for organizing this. So, since Kalraj Mishra sir is here and he has formerly been the Minister of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, sir, I'll just take 5 minutes to update the audience and you about the status of MSMEs in India. As we all know, India is a aspirational country. We aspire to be a Viksit Bharat by 2047. And this is the Prime Minister's call to make India a Viksit Bharat. As of date, we take pride in Ministry of MSME that we contribute 30% to the Indian GDP, we contribute 36% to the manufacturing, and we contribute about 45% to the Indian exports. So I'm sure you must have known these figures, but there are a few points that I would want to share with you. The first point that I want to share with you is that the real potential and the true potential of Indian economy goes beyond the statistics which are available. If we
look at the Indian economy and the way the Indian economy is progressing, and if we compare it with the rate of growth of the other world economies, US is growing at a rate of about 2%, UK at a rate of about 1.5, 1.7%, Japan at 0.7%, and India we have been posting a growth rate of around 6%. And this is an average annual growth rate over the last 10 years. As far as MSMEs are concerned, there are various schemes which are implemented by Government of India under the able leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Two, 3 points I would like you to take home with you when we speak with the MSMEs. And when we look at the MSME landscape, we find that there are more MSMEs which are actually working in the Indian economy than which are actually registered with us. But if you look at the jump in the MSMEs which have formally registered with Ministry of MSME, sir, on 1st of April 2023, there were about 1.6 crore MSMEs which were registered with us. And today we have more than 6 crore MSMEs who are formally registered with us. So ministry is making uh, concerted efforts to ensure that the MSMEs they come on the formal ambit, because once you are on the formal ambit of the ministry, you are able to take advantage of various schemes that we implement on behalf of Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. The second thing that I want to share with you all is that credit is one of the major constraints which the micro, small and medium enterprises they face, and the government has taken a lot of steps to promote the inflow of credit into MSMEs. If we look at 10 years data, in 2014, the total credit which was extended to MSMEs was about uh, it was about 10 trillion Indian rupees. And today, the amount of credit which is infused to the micro, small, and medium enterprises, it is around 30 trillion Indian rupees. So again, we have seen a huge growth that has come about. Now, coming to the budget of this year, you know that the budget sets out the tone and it also gives a signaling of the focus areas of the government. And in this year's budget, we know that MSMEs they have been categorized as the engines of growth. In fact, if you read through the budget, the second engine of growth that the finance minister has mentioned is micro, small, and medium enterprises. Now, in the budget for the this year we have there is a budget announcement that the turnover and investment limits of the MSMEs they have been reclassified. The revision in classification now is that a turnover limit has been increased by 2 times and the investment limit by 2.5 times. Now, this gives a huge impetus to the MSME sector. The last time the revision was done, it was in the year 2020, and this revision was done after a gap of 14 years. Now, after 5 years, we thought that there should be broadening of the landscape for micro, small, medium enterprises. And friends, by increasing the investment limit by 2.5 times and the turnover limit by 2, we believe that the MSMEs will be able to attract more investment and the MSMEs will be able to take the advantage of economies of scale. We do not want our MSMEs to be working in a tight fitted definition. So, this is an announcement which has come about and it will be implemented with effect from 1st of April 2025. The second main announcement or the major announcement is that the credit guarantee coverage limits have been increased. For CGTMSE, the limits have been increased for the micro enterprises from 5 crores to 10 crores, for startups from 10 crores to 20 crores, and for exporting MSMEs, it has been increased up to 20 crores. So, this is an announcement which is expected to further infuse more credit into micro, small, medium enterprises. Sir, we all know that it is very difficult for the micro enterprises, especially, to obtain credit and formal credit from the banking system. So, in this budget, there is a very innovative step that the government is taking. The micro enterprises will be provided with credit card with value of 5 lakh rupees, which will enable them to make investment into their working capital on a call basis. And this is something we have done jointly with the Department of Financial Services. Similarly, there is a fund of fund under which 10,000 crores have been earmarked for the growth of micro, small, medium enterprises. And this fund of fund basically will provide an opportunity for the AIFs, for the daughter funds to invest, not invest actually, but to actually make a equity investment into the micro, small, medium enterprises, especially the startups, the recent startups who are coming up. Then we also, during our discussions with the MSMEs, we found that the new people who want to set up their enterprises, those who are new to credit, people who want to establish new ventures, they they face difficulties in accessing bank credit. So there is a scheme which has been announced in the budget for the first time entrepreneurs. And this first time entrepreneur scheme is specially focused on women, SC and ST enterprises. This is going to open up new vistas for the creation of the micro, small, medium enterprises in India. There have also been various announcements in specific sectors. For example, in the leather and footwear sector, there will be a focused product scheme that will be implemented by the government, which is going to bring a turnover of about 4 lakh crores and exports worth of 1.1 lakh crores. Similarly, for the food processing industry, there has been an announcement that in the state of Bihar, a national institute for food processing, entrepreneurship, and management will be set up. And the unique thing about this national institute is that this institute is being set up not only as an academic body. This institute is being set up with an aim of increasing the income of farmers so that farmers are able to add value to their produce and they are able to thereby have more income. The other focus area of this national institute will be to provide entrepreneurship and management training to the rural youth. Friends, before I end my remarks, there is just one thing that I want to share with you, and it is that in Ministry of MSME, we believe that while the large industries are important and they play a major role in the Indian economy, but at the same time, the micro, small, and medium enterprises, they provide the fundamental resilience to the Indian economy. They provide vibrance to the Indian economy. Till now, we had only been working with the enterprises which were already established, and with these established enterprises, we were executing various schemes through the ministry. But now the mandate of the ministry also we have tried to increase, and now we are working with artisans and craftspeople. We are working with the other stakeholders who are not yet uh, owners of an enterprise, but we consider them as rural entrepreneurs. And the ministry is working for helping them make a transition from being rural entrepreneurs to setting up their own enterprises so that we can all contribute to the India's quest for a Viksit Bharat. Let us all pledge to work towards building India as one of the strongest economies of the world, and let us all contribute towards nation building. And with this, I thank the India MSME Forum and all the awardees who have won the prizes here. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Uh, May I now take the privilege of inviting Sri Kalar Mishra ji to please come up on the podium and say a few words.
सभी को नमस्कार। आज के इस उद्यमियों को सम्मानित करने वाले कार्यक्रम में पधारे हमारे श्री प्रहलाद जी, आदरणीय श्री रजनीश जी, श्री अमिताभ चौधरी जी, श्री विनोद जी, जूरी के सभी सम्मानित सदस्यगण और यहाँ आए हुए सभी एमएसएमई के उद्योग बंधुओं बहनों, सबसे पहले मैं उन सब लोगों को बधाई देता हूं जिनको आज सम्मानित किया गया है। और बड़ी प्रसन्नता की बात है, जैसे श्रीमान विनोद जी ने कहा कि 27,000 जो रजिस्टर्ड एमएसएमई हैं, उनमें से जूरी ने 2 लोगों का चयन किया अवार्ड देने की दृष्टि से। जूरी ने जो भी निर्णय लिया है, आप सब लोगों की विशेषताओं को देखते हुए निर्णय लिया है। जिस क्षेत्र में आप अपना उद्योग चला रहे हैं, उसमें क्या क्या विशेषताएं आपने हासिल की, गुणवत्ता युक्त रही कि नहीं, क्वालिटी मेंटेन रहा कि नहीं, प्रोडक्शन ठीक से हुआ कि नहीं, सारे बिंदु रहे होंगे। इन सारे बिंदुओं पर विचार करने के पश्चात ही आप सब लोगों का चयन हुआ है। ऐसे सभी लोगों को मैं बधाई देता हूं और शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। मेरे पहले जिन्होंने अपना वक्तव्य दिया है, बैंक के हमारे श्रीमान चौधरी जी ने, इस ढंग से एमएसएमई को प्रमोट करने के लिए बैंक की तरफ से व्यवस्था होती है, इसकी भी चर्चा हुई। श्रीमान अनुराग ठाकुर जी ने पूरी सिस्टम के बारे में बात रखी और ये भी दर्शाने का प्रयास किया कि एमएसएमई के माध्यम से ही हमारे देश की जो बड़ी तेजी से बढ़ती हुई अर्थव्यवस्था है, वो आगे बढ़ सकती है। और जिस ढंग से चल रहा है, उस क्रम में अगर व्यवस्था ढंग से होती गई, प्रामाणिकता, समर्पण, अपने प्रतिभा का अपने बड़े छोटे उद्यमी ध्यान देते चले गए, तो मैं कह सकता हूं कि आने वाले समय में विश्व की पहली अर्थव्यवस्था होने में भारत सक्षम होगा। इसको कोई रोक नहीं पाएगा। एमएसएमई ही आधार है। मैं भी एमएसएमई में मुझे जिम्मेदारी प्रदान की गई थी। जब मुझे जिम्मेदारी प्रदान की गई तो मैंने एक स्लोगन दिया था प्रारंभ में। हमने कहा था कि बेरोजगार से स्वरोजगार की तरफ, जो बेरोजगार नौजवान हैं उनको स्वरोजगार की तरफ अग्रसर कैसे किया जाए, इसके बारे में विचार होना चाहिए। हमारे यहाँ प्रतिभा की कमी नहीं है, हमारे यहाँ कर्म शक्ति की कमी नहीं है। गांव में रहने वाले लोग भी नवाचार करने में सक्षम हैं। मैंने देखा है, अनुभव किया है। इनोवेशन की भावना आज भी ग्रामीण स्तर पर ही विद्यमान है। नई नई चीज लोग चलाते हैं, लेकिन साधना भाव के कारण उनको परेशानी जाती है। मैंने प्रयास किया था इस प्रकार के टैलेंट, इनको कैसे खोजा जाए, इनको कैसे लाया जाए। उस समय, इस समय भी चल रहा है। हमने इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर स्थापित करने की कई जगह बात की थी, बिजनेस इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर और टेक्निकल इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर। दोनों पर लोगों की ट्रेनिंग कैसे हो, कैसे कैसे छोटे छोटे मशीनों के द्वारा अपना उत्पाद बढ़ाया जाए, और मशीन लेने के लिए सरलता के साथ बैंक से कैसे लोन ले लिया जाए, वो प्रक्रिया भी कैसे सुविधाजनक हो, इसके बारे में भी। और मार्केटिंग उससे कैसी की जाए। उत्पाद तो बढ़ गया, लेकिन बाजार में कैसे जाए, बाजार में जाने की भी व्यवस्था। उसके कारण बड़े छोटे स्तर के लोग, क्लास 10th में पढ़ने वाले, क्लास 12 में पढ़ने वाले, जो आईटीआई किए हुए लोग हैं, ऐसे लोगों को ट्रेनिंग दिलाकर छोटे छोटी मशीन के आधार पर उनके परिवार वालों को, सभी लोगों को उसमें इंगेज किया गया। मेरे पास कई उदाहरण है, मैंने स्वयं कई जगह कराया था इसको। और इसी आधार पर भारत के प्रधानमंत्री ने जो प्रारंभ में घोषणा की, मेक इन इंडिया, देखने में सुनने में शायद बड़ा आसान लग रहा होगा, लेकिन मेक इन इंडिया ने एमएसएमई को बहुत प्रोत्साहित किया। तो मेक इन इंडिया के माध्यम से चाहे जनधन खाता योजना होगी तो खोला गया, चाहे मुद्रा योजना होगी, मुद्रा लेकर, कम मुद्रा लेकर छोटे से कार्य कैसे प्रारंभ किया जाए, इसके बारे में किया गया। जो प्रतिभा संपन्न लड़के थे उनका स्किल डेवलपमेंट कैसे हो, इसके लिए भी सेंटर्स खोले गए। और उसके आधार पर उनके अंदर नवाचार करने की प्रवृत्ति है, इनोवेशन के लिए जो आइडियाज हैं उनको कैसे संरक्षण दिया जाए और कैसे उनको लगाया जाए, जिसके माध्यम से स्टार्टअप को प्रोत्साहन दिया गया। मैंने इस दिशा में कुछ काम किया था। मैंने उस समय जब देखा कि अच्छे पढ़े बच्चे गरीब परिवार के हैं, पैसे नहीं है, टैलेंट है, टेक्निकल उनको जानकारी है, लेकिन काम नहीं कर पा रहे, नौकरी के लिए भटक रहे हैं, उनको हमने कुछ जान लगाया, कुछ इंडस्ट्रीज में लगाया। जैसे इस समय इंटर्नशिप चल रही है, प्रधानमंत्री इंटर्नशिप योजना चल रही है, मैं उस समय शुरू किया था। इंडस्ट्री में ऐसे लोगों का इंटर्नशिप कराते हुए, और इंडस्ट्री के लोगों से मैंने आग्रह किया था कि आप अपनी लैब में इनको अवसर प्रदान करिए ताकि अपने इनोवेटिव आइडियाज को उसके माध्यम से कैसे वो प्रकट कर सके। ऐसे कई लोग उभर करके आए हैं, और एक के बारे में मुझे पता है। एक ऐसा व्यक्ति था जो अमेरिका में पढ़ रहा था, MIT किया था, रहने वाला उत्तर प्रदेश का। अमेरिका गवर्नमेंट उसको पैसा दे रही थी वहां रहने के लिए। हमसे भेंट हुई, एक कार्यक्रम हुआ था, उसमें मिला था वो। मैंने कहा तुम यहाँ क्यों नहीं आते हो, तुम्हें यहाँ पैसे नहीं, कैसे क्या करें, स्टार्टअप के माध्यम से कुछ करो। वो आया, यहाँ आया तो हमारे सामने समस्या जरूर खड़ी हुई, लेकिन हमने उसको MSME के माध्यम से भी सब्सिडी दिलवाई और साथ ही साथ कुछ पैसे की व्यवस्था करके उसको काम करने का अवसर दिया। आप आश्चर्य करेंगे, 5 वर्ष हो गया, 6 वर्ष हो गया, वो इस समय 100-200 करोड़ के टर्नओवर वाला व्यक्ति बन गया है, क्योंकि टैलेंट का उपयोग किया और बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है। इसी ढंग से, इस ढंग से लोगों को बेरोजगार से स्वरोजगार की तरफ ले चला जाए, इसके लिए सारी व्यवस्थाएं की गई। ये जो सारी योजनाएं बनी है, ये योजनाएं ऐसे लोगों को उभार कर अधिक से अधिक लोगों को रोजगार प्रदान करने वाला बनाया जाए। यानी छोटे छोटे काम करके, जैसे एग्रो बेस्ड इंडस्ट्री है, इसके बड़े अवसर हैं, बहुत अवसर है, गांव गांव में खुल सकते हैं, उसको प्रोत्साहित करने की आवश्यकता है। वह लोग जुट करके केवल अपने ही नहीं, अपने साथ में 10 लोगों को, 15 लोगों को, 20 लोगों को रोजगार देने में सक्षम हो रहे हैं। और इस हिसाब से मैं कह सकता हूं, अभी जो 25 करोड़ लोग गरीबी रेखा से नीचे की जिंदगी से मुक्त हुए हैं, वो इसी प्रकार के क्रिया के माध्यम से आए हुए लोग हैं। नौकरी सबको नहीं मिली है, नौकरी मिल भी नहीं सकती, ये रोजगार धीरे धीरे इनको प्रदान किया गया है, और रोजगार के माध्यम से उनके अंदर आत्मविश्वास बढ़ा है। ये स्वरोजगार बगैर आत्मविश्वास के नहीं होगा। जब तक मन के अंदर विश्वास नहीं होगा कि हम काम कर सकते हैं, तब तक कर्जा लेने के पश्चात भी वो काम नहीं कर सकता। लेकिन ये स्थिति बढ़ती जा रही है, और इसी भारत के युवकों के संकल्प शक्ति का आकलन करते हुए, उनकी प्रतिभा का आकलन करते हुए, भारत के प्रधानमंत्री ने अपने संकल्प शक्ति के कारण ये नारा दिया है कि 2047 में भारत विकसित देश होगा, इसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता है। क्या आप लोगों के माध्यम से किया है, वे जो MSME से संबंधित लोग हैं उनके माध्यम से किया है। हमारा देश सबसे बड़ा उत्पादक भी है और सबसे बड़ा उपभोक्ता भी है। यहाँ का उत्पाद, यहाँ का प्रोडक्ट बनेगा या खप जाएगा, खरीदने वालों की कमी नहीं है। यहाँ पैदा होना और खपाना, इस तरह के मैनेजमेंट अगर विद्यमान रहा इसके कारण हमारे देश की आर्थिक व्यवस्था बड़ी तेजी से बढ़ रही है। देशों में ये देशों के लिए उपभोक्ता की जरूरत पड़ती है। उनका माल खरीदेगा कौन? माल खरीदने के लिए उनको दूसरे देश में जाना पड़ता है। हमारे देश में माल खरीदने के लिए हमारे ही देश के लोग पर्याप्त हैं। और इसलिए गांव-गांव, जो जिलों-जिलों में एक उत्पाद पैदा करने की घोषणा की गई है, वो सामान्य नहीं है। यहाँ का उत्पाद बढ़ करके लोगों की आवश्यकताओं की पूर्ति करेगा। और इसलिए भारत के प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा है, वोकल फॉर लोकल। वोकल फॉर लोकल, जो लोकल, जो स्थानीय स्तर पर प्रोडक्शन हुआ है, उसको और आगे बढ़ाओ, और आगे ले जाओ, उसके लिए लगातार चर्चा करो। इसे बिजनेस टू बिजनेस वाली जो प्रक्रिया है, इसी माध्यम से आगे चलेगी। और इस ढंग से रोजगार की तरफ लोग अग्रसर हो गए, आत्मनिर्भर भारत की कल्पना को साकार करेंगे। बेरोजगार से स्वरोजगार की तरफ ये कल्पना ही भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने वाली है। और इस कल्पना को साकार करने वाला एमएसएमई है। पहले एमएसएमई की परिभाषा भिन्न थी, अब एमएसएमई की परिभाषा बदल गई है। अब एमएसएमई वाले अभी ये बता रहे हैं कि 27,000 करोड़ का टर्नओवर वाले हो गए। अभी विनोद जी चर्चा कर रहे थे, अभी हो सकते हैं, और आप कर रहे हैं। इसमें जितने लोगों को सम्मानित किया गया है, इसमें काफी लोग ऐसे हैं जो अपने टर्नओवर को बढ़ा रहे हैं। इसी ढंग से इसीलिए कहा गया, भारत आगे चलकर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब बनेगा। केवल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ही नहीं, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब बनने के साथ ही साथ मार्केटिंग का भी हब बन जाएगा। और इसका परिणाम ये होगा, दुनिया के सामने कोई निर्यात के माध्यम से हमारा माल खरीदता है कि नहीं खरीदता है, इसकी चिंता नहीं, लेकिन हमारे ही देश में हमारे द्वारा ही उत्पादित माल को हमारे ही देश के उपभोक्ता खरीदने में सक्षम हो गए, अपने प्राथमिक जरूरतों की पूर्ति करेंगे। इस विश्वास के साथ भारत के प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा कि वो 2047 में भारत को विकसित देश बनाएंगे और दुनिया के अंदर अग्रणी श्रेणी में इसको प्रस्तुत करेंगे। इसी कारण कहा है, आपके बल पर कहा है। और आप सब लोग विचार करें। मैं सभी ऐसे जितने लोगों ने अवार्ड प्राप्त किया है, इनको सम्मानित करते हुए, इनके प्रति शुभकामना व्यक्त करते हुए अपनी वाणी को मैं विराम देता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
That was lightning speech, and it filled us with all the energy. Thank you very much, sir, for these words. We are so privileged and honored to have you here. I believe Amitabh sir has a hard stop, and he is leaving for out of country. So Munish sir is going to join us on the stage. I would like to welcome Shri Munish Sarda, Executive Director, Axis Bank, to please join us on the dais. And thank you, Amitabh sir, for your continued support. So we were at small category, and we'll continue the awards. While I start with the small category, I have a small request. I hope you would not mind. We have a company called Jacquard Harness Quad Private Limited. He has some emergency and he has to leave. So we would like to request Mr. Yogesh Solanki to first come, and then we'll continue with the alphabetical order. So starting with the small category, Jacquard Harness Quad Private Limited. Abhishek Glass Industries Limited. Abhishek Glass Industries Limited. And I promise we'll finish in next 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Aesthetic Nutrition Private Limited. Aesthetic Nutrition Private Limited. Anand Agency. Anand Agency. Arul Rubbers Private Limited. Arul Rubbers Private Limited. Aryan Hospital Private Limited, Arul Rubbers, Aryan Hospital Private Limited, Aryan Hospital Private Limited, Black Top Infrastructure Private Limited, Black Top Infrastructure Private Limited, Blue Tea, Blue Tea, Blue Tea, Casa Joya Private Limited, Casa Joya Private Limited, CGMP Projects Private Limited, CGMP Projects Private Limited, Crossroll India Company, Crossroll India Company, Danadil Private Limited, Danadil Private Limited, Daffodil Pharmachem Private Limited, Daffodil, N Safeguard Security Private Limited, N Safeguard Security Private Limited, Envision Exim Private Limited, Be Nice Solutions Private Limited, Be Nice Solutions Private Limited, GTF Private Limited, IDN Technologies Limited, IBN Technologies Limited, Indo Air Compressors Private Limited, Indo Air Compressors Private Limited, Into Wellness Private Limited, Into Wellness Private Limited, JHR Overseas, JHR Overseas, JNR Management Resources Private Limited, JNR Management Resources Private Limited, Laptop Store. Can you please continue with the clapping? Laptop Store, Mapcom Connectivity LLP, Mapcom Connectivity LLP, Naman Integrated Management Services. Yeah, Mapcom Connectivity. Private Limited. Naman Integrated Management Services Private Limited. NCS Logistics and Distribution Private Limited. NCS Logistics and Distribution Private Limited. Optimetrics Integration and Solutions Private Limited. Optimetrics Integration and Solutions Private Limited. Quality Healthcare Hospital. Quality Healthcare Hospital. Raghu Marketing. Rajasthan Costings and Chemicals. Rajasthan Costings and Chemicals. Shri Mahavir Metal Industries. Metal Industries. Spiderlink Techno Private Limited. Spiderlink Techno Private Limited. Think Semi Infotech Private Limited. Think Semi Infotech Private Limited. Time Cargo and Travel Private Limited. Time Cargo and Travel Private Limited. Times Fibrefil Private Limited. Times Fibrefil Private Limited. Trapo Radiators and Tanks Private Limited. Trapo Radiators and Tanks Private Limited. Tripole Gears. Tripole Gears. Turbo Engineer CBE. Tripod Gears, Turbo Engineers, Unique Technologies, Unique Technologies, Unique Technologies, Velox Solutions Private Limited, Velox Solutions Private Limited, BIG Graphics, BIG Graphics, Vinarc Infra Solutions, BIG Graphics, Vinarc Infra Solutions, Vinarc Infra Solutions, VR Dharma Private Limited, VR Dharma Private Limited, Explorer Consultancy Services Private Limited, Explorer Consultancy Services Private Limited. That brings us to completing 75 awards. So a big round of applause to the 75 winners so far. We have 25 more to go in the medium category. So now we come to the medium category of award. We have 25 awards to go. Avon New Age Cycles Private Limited. Avon New Age Cycles Private Limited. May I request Munish sir also to please join in giving the awards. Avro India Limited. Avro India Limited. Baba Super Minerals. Baba Super Minerals. Virendra International Private Limited. Virendra International Private Limited. Diamond Blue Shipping Solutions Private Limited. Diamond Blue Shipping Solutions Private Limited. Elite Decor Private Limited. Elite Decor Private Limited. Let us continue to clap and keep the energy in the room. Ganesh Infra World Limited. Ganesh Infra World Limited. Global Engineers Limited. Global Engineers Limited. Hummingbird Digital Private Limited. Hummingbird Digital Private Limited. We have 15 more awards to go. Nature Chem Organics Private Limited. Nature Chem Organics Private Limited. New Horizon Medchem Private Limited. New Horizon Medchem Private Limited. Pixel Softech Private Limited. Pixel Softech Private Limited. SPG Infra Projects Private Limited. SPG Infra Projects Private Limited. Private Limited. Suta Private Limited. Techno Surge Industries Private Limited. Techno Surge Industries Private Limited. The BIM Engineers. The BIM Engineers. Think Farm Technologies Private Limited. Think Farm Technologies Private Limited. Utsa Engineering Private Limited. Utsa Engineering Private Limited. Varsha Forgings Private Limited. Varsha Forging Private Limited. And we have last 5 more to go. Vasanta Advanced Systems Private Limited. Vasanta Advanced Systems Private Limited. Vayudut Road Carriers Private Limited. Vayudut Road Carriers Private Limited. Vikas Organics Private Limited. Vikas Organics Private Limited. And last 2 awards of the evening, Voice of Silver. Let's clap for all these achievers. Voice of Silver. And the 100th last award of the evening, YMC India Private Limited. YMC India Private Limited. A big round of applause for all the achievers. And now, just the last word from the man TK. Can we please extend a big thank you on behalf of India SME Forum?
Fellow members, the stage, who have stood up and been counted while I was sitting, and to all the award winners who've traveled from all over the place to come for this very, very special occasion. I must congratulate all of you, and you are the salt of the earth. I believe that entrepreneurs are the salt of the earth because they live beyond fear. And the biggest problem with this country is that from children, we are taught to fear failure. When you are afraid of failure, you are afraid of learning. Because only failure teaches you the truth. Success only brings you arrogance. Trust me. So an entrepreneur is a person who never gives up because he refuses to accept failure. And which is what you good people are in this room. You all are very special because only you know the journey that you've taken, how many times you failed, how many times you thought of giving up, how many times you thought that dukaan band karke ghar jao, and you never gave up, and you hung in there. And to that, I salute you. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
With that, we come. May I request Munish sir to please offer word of thanks and concluding remarks for this evening?
Respected dignitaries on the stage, SME India Forum, all the winners, would like to thank all of you for all the hard work that you do. Like Mr. Kakkar just said, your success lies in your learnings from your failures, which is a thing that will stick with me, sir. It has stuck with most of us for most of our lives. We at Axis Bank, we are really committed to success of all our customers, especially the MSME customers. We have a large, like Amitabh earlier shared, we have a large business and we are growing at a very fast pace. We are committed to ensuring that we provide solutions to all of you and people who are, and 10 million MSMEs who are not there in the room to become more successful. We would love to continue to partner with India SME Forum and with all of you for all your success. There are many of you who are not yet Axis Bank customers. I would like this opportunity to ask all of you to become our customers and experience the ones who are and experience what we are doing with the ones who are successful and doing business. We would love to offer all our solutions to you. Once again, would like to thank India SME Forum for this partnership of 9 long years. Congratulate you, Vinodji, for 11 years of relentless pursuit of excellence in this space with the India MSME sector. We believe that you are the backbone of success of the country, like Mr. Thakur just said. So we were very inspired by your speech, especially by the way you spoke in absolutely chaste Hindi. This is one of my things that I am trying to do these days. Hindi में बात करना है, but we're not used to it, but we'll get there, sir. And thank you all very much, and please join us for dinner, and look forward to continue to working with all of you. Thank you.
So Yes, we have a group photo. I would request our dignitaries to please be seated for just 2 more minutes while we invite our winners, only the winners with the trophy, not the members who have accompanied you. So they have the trophies or later? Okay, so you collect the trophies and then we will have a picture. Meanwhile, I'm going to let the dignitaries like we'll relieve the dignitaries from the dais. However, I would like to take this opportunity once again to thank the Axis Bank team. A big round of applause. Our board members, jury members, award winners, delegates, India SME Forum members. And last but not the least, Team India SME Forum to have put together this brilliant show. So thank you very much.